Hello and welcome back to my winter garden with my Husky 701 project. So today it's Saturday morning, the sun is shining, the weather is nice. I found the time again to work on my bike. So the last couple of days and weeks have been pretty busy, but for today I have the complete day free to finish my Roadbook wiring and installation. So just in the back of you may find all the tools later and all the stuff that I already prepared. And what I would like to do is I would like to install the Roadbook on my fairing. I would like to do the wiring, and I would like to show you the wiring and why I wired it like this. So yeah, maybe you enjoy it, you will have fun. Have a look and yeah, let's start. So if we are really lucky today and we finish this work, then I will also do some test of the Roadbook with two camera angles. One directed to the Roadbook and one the POV perspective, and yeah, but we will check this out later. Maybe we will make it, maybe we don't. These are my tools that I already prepared. So I have some drilling machines. I have my switch for the Roadbooks here, some measuring device, the Roadbook itself, which already is prepared on some GPS bar that I only need to mount there, and yeah, it was not that hard to put the books, this Roadbook inside the Roadbook holder or inside this aluminium carrying frame. So I don't need to show this. Yeah, I prepared some electrical stuff here, like some small switches that I will install inside the lid, and some electrical components that I will need later. And yeah, overall I'm prepared for the kind of work that I would like to do. Okay, first job is just to remove the tank bag and the bearing itself, so I guess it won't take that much time. I can really recommend this Moto tank bag, so this is still my favorite one. So you just close your seat, you remove the clips left and right of the bearing. I don't know how often I did it already, but it must be a lot of times. So you lose the screws, you disconnect the wires of the turning lights on the left and of course on the right sides. Remove the screws. So these are not the original bolts or screws, these are some after parts or after sale parts from Amazon, so that you don't need any tools to remove it, because sometimes you don't like to get your tool back out and yeah, your tools just remove the windshield. And yeah, this should be all. And you can remove the complete fairing in one piece. Easy job. Okay, the next step will be just to remove the GPS bar and to remove the lid and all of this connectors which are connected to the lid, like for the tachometer and for these different lights. Yeah, it's the right one. So if you like to remove the the lid of the F5 fairing. You don't need to disconnect or to remove or disassemble all of the bolts. It's easier to just remove like 2 and just to flip this one over, and yeah, you have 3 stays here. Also, these bolts are not the original ones. The original ones were some Allen key bolts on, and these are also some cheap after sale part from Amazon, and this is some M4 by, I don't know what it was, like 25 or something like this. You can buy it cheap on Amazon. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find parts not on Amazon, and I'm also a little bit angry about myself that I buy everything or a lot of parts on Amazon. But you can find a lot of parts inside the shop, and then you go there, you try to find a parking lot. You have to pay for the parking lot eventually, then you go to the shop, you go inside, you don't find the right part. You go back again, drive home, and yeah, of course it's much easier to order these parts at Amazon, and they will bring you within, I don't know, 1 day or 2 days, and you have the right part, and if you don't like it, you just return it. But yeah, let's not talk about that. So if you remove the lid right now, you can see this small lights. So they have some number inside as well. It's easy to find them again for the right spot, or so if it's the oil light, if it's the turning signal, or if it's the neutral light. In the end, you can also of course test it and put your gear in neutral, and you will find out which LED will flash up, and of course it's a neutral one. So it's not necessary to put some sticker or some mark on it which one is which. Instead, you can just pull them out. It's just with some rubber here inside, and as well you will find the connectors for the USB plug. And I connected this one to ACC2. On ACC2 you only have power if you turn on the ignition. Okay, and the last one is the tachometer, and this one is a little bit harder to disconnect, so I have to check which kind of screwdriver I need here. Okay. Just recommend. So you see this one. This one is some normal small screwdriver, but inside it said you also have all the necessary screwdrivers that you need, that you can just put here in front. And so it's very light, it's very compact, and quite perfect for your travel gear or for your travel tools. So check it out. It's VH, and the type is I think this one is type number 283109. This is not any commercial. I bought all this stuff by myself for my own, and I did not get anything as a present or as a test part. Okay, yeah, you don't need a screwdriver. I did not see that there's some latch here on this plug. You can just push it down with your thumb, and yeah, that easy. You just remove the lid. So this is the back side of the lid. Nothing too fancy here. And later on we will drill here 4 holes to put these switches inside. Okay. And if you have never seen the inside of some Rade Garage F5 fairing rally tower, So this is the inside. This one here does not come stock. Instead, I put it here. So I drilled some holes inside and put some minus terminal here. You will see later why. And this one is the main minus line, which is going directly from here to the battery. And yeah, the rest is all or are all the plugs and connectors that came stock with a Husky. And what I will do later on is I have some foam here, and I will cut this foam, and I try to put it around here, because when I ride, I just recognized in some RPM or on some RPM that there's some rattling sound coming out of this tower, and of course this will be from some connector which is yeah, just moving and touching the tower, and this will make some disturbing noise. And so I will try to put some foam inside and yeah, to silence it a little bit more. Okay, so this is the tower, and next up I show you the wiring that I did up to now. So as you can see from this side, on the left side, you will find this small fuse box. You may already know it from some other videos. And this one here is the main plus, and this one is running from here with this big line. This is 6 square millimeters, so this is running inside the tower. You see routine, and it's running out of the tower down here, and it runs on the side to the main fuse, and then to the battery, which is below the ECU unit. So this one is the main fuse, is I guess 15 amps, and here of course it's smaller, and the idea is to have some 12 volt distribution right on your tower, and to connect this 4 outlets to different 4 switches that will be here in the future, and to switch on and off your additional gear that you will put on the tower. But this one you will see later. So it's not that hard. So you have one power line, you have the fuses, you have the 4 outlets. These 4 outlets will get connected to the inside with some cable here. And the minus terminal is of course here, and this one is also running back to the battery. So not that hard, but very easy. The big advantage is that you don't have to wire all your additional gear that you put on the tower, if it's additional lights, if it's some trip meter, if it's the Roadbook, if it's anything else. You don't need to wire it directly to the battery through all of your bike. Instead you just have one main terminal here with depending fuses, and also with some indication light if the fuse broke or if it's still okay. And it's much easier to find some failure, and you don't need to remove a lot of parts of your bike just to find the wiring and the failure, and yeah, it makes things much easier. So let's go on with drilling the holes for the lid, I guess. Okay, so I got my lid here, and as you can see, I'm just preparing some templates, some piece of paper, to glue it with some teaser here later onto the lid, and to set the points for the drilling, because I was not sure where to put the switches, but I think this one looks quite okay and is quite suitable for my needs. So you have some space here on the left and right, and the distance between all the switches in between is the same. Okay, this should be good. I will prepare it, and yeah, so as you just saw, I prepared this template to set the drillings. I will put it here, 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 and here. So beneath there's nothing in its way to get this switches connected, and looks quite good for me. And I just checked, so these small switches here, they have a diameter of, what is it, 5.7, So I will try with some 5.5 drill and check out if this one will go through the drilling hole then. Okay. But I think in the beginning I will drill with some 2 or 3 millimeters just to have some guide for the bigger drill. And yeah, let's try it out. Okay, perfect. So I will clean this one up and then we are going to install this small switches here into the lid. Yes, so I don't know if you can see it, but here on top it's written on, here on the bottom it's written off. So this one should be the off position, this one should be the on position. So for me it's like down is off and on is up. So I will put them like this inside here. And as well I will use some Loctite for the thread, because I have some waterproof caps here, and I don't know if they are going to untighten or to loose or going to get loose due to the vibration. So for me it's better to put some little bit of Loctite just onto the thread to secure it a bit. Yeah, so next up I will do the wiring from my fuse box into the lid. So I will prepare some wires, 4 pieces at all, from in this length. I will put the cable shoes on and I will connect it here. And of course I remove the main fuse here, so not to get a shortcut, yeah, due to the wiring work that I'm doing right now. Okay, so let's prepare the cables. Or it's called, I guess it's called wires. Small ones are wires, big ones are cables. But anyway, let's prepare them. Okay, what you just saw is that I just cut 4 wires of the exact same lengths, and right now I will mark them with some shrinking hoses over here to make them unique and to know which wire is running where. So I guess I will do it like which color code would I choose? Do the green ones fit above this cable? Yeah, okay, green one does it. Okay, black one doesn't make sense on a black cable, so let's see. The blue one should be okay. Red one should be okay. And do I miss any color right now? Yellow. But I think yellow won't fit above this wire. Let's see. Okay, I'm lucky. So this one will be the color code for my cables, and I will see later on my bike where exactly it's the best place to connect it. Okay. Okay, next step is just to unstrap the wires and to put on the matching cable shoes. This one is for my bike, and the other one in small, which one was it? I think this one here. This one is for the switch on the lid. So on one side this one, on the other side this one. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm done with this preparation for the wiring. Okay, I already soldered the first one onto the switch, and I decided to go with a color code like on a traffic light, like red, yellow and green for 1, 2 and 3. And the last one, the blue one, is of course the spare. So I push this one onto the switch. Okay, so far so good. So these one are welded on. These will stay on the switches, of course. The devices that you will get connect to the outlet of the switch may change. So this is the reason why I don't weld them onto the pins later. But this one should be fixed right now properly and should not get lost due to vibrations while I'm riding. Okay, so I guess we are ready to just put the lids onto the tower again.